Hello everyone and welcome back to Stationeers. Right, so we are filling up the cooling setups and, well, to make sure that we can actually fill them up, we might as well tell the pollutant filtration to, well, take in some pollutants at night. So let me see, take out the laptop and open, take in the chip, import, edit, and down here we want to take off the comments from these lines. So we are going to do the same thing that we are doing with the CO2 intake. At night, if the temperatures are cold enough, we will start intaking pollutants. So export the code and back you go. Right, that should give us plenty of pollutants to fill these places up. Also, one more thing. I did test out the correct volumes of liquids that we want to have in the condensation chambers. So tell you what, let's change those real quick. So first things first, once again, laptop, open and take out this one, import, edit. And here what we want to do is change the pressure thresholds here. So for the coolant, I think 0.1 is enough. But for the base side, 0.2 is what I want to go for. I think that's going to be a bit better. And also, I don't think we need to have 10,000 as the pressure threshold. I think 6,000 is going to be enough. Basically, at 6,000 we will start condensing anyways. So I think 6,000 is a bit safer threshold in terms of pressure. So we'll go for that one. Other than that, I don't think we need to change anything else. So, right, I think this is what we will go for. And we need to keep an eye on this because, well, we want to make sure that this is actually correct. But as far as I can tell, it should be okay. Let's just do it on this side as well. Export the code and back you go. Alright. So these guys should be relatively okay from now on, as long as we can give them the pollutants that they need, and this code change should take care of that. Okay then, so before we do anything else, we might want to go out and do a bit of mining. I did notice that we are running low on a couple of resources, so before we do anything else, we might want to go out and mine. But before we do that, we want to go home, eat, drink, and then we can go out. Plus we can do a bit of suit maintenance too. We are not doing all that great on that one. And there we go. Okay, so suit maintenance. First, oxygen, then vent out the waste. And this one is okay, right? Okay, now we can strip down, eat and drink. Okay then, so what we need right now is mostly gold, steel and copper. Because, well, I have some plans for the new base. First things first, I think we'll take care of the power generation side. Alright, now that we have extended the cooling setup, we also need to extend the power supply, so we might want to double the amount of wind turbines that we have and increase the amount of storage that we also have. So yeah, what can we do about that? Can we print out whatever we need right now? I think we will want at least 3 more batteries, so we have 2 on either side of those windows. But anyways, large battery kits. Right, so this one will give us 2 of them. Okay, you know what? I think that will do. It will be safe to leave them printing, so that's fine. And as you can see, we are running a bit low on gold. And once this printing is done, we will also start running low on copper and steel. So yeah, tell you what, while these guys are printing, we'll go out and pick those ores up and then smelt them, and then we'll come back inside. Right, we are okay on food, we are okay on water, the suit should be just fine, and it is. Right, mining drill in hand, and off we go. And there we go. We have one full stack of copper, almost one full stack of gold, and 400 grams of steel. Not too bad for a single mining trip. Okay, you can stop now and you can turn off and we can go inside. Right. So the batteries should be printed by now. And let me see. Yeah, there you go. You guys will come with us and I will print out one more. Might as well take care of it now. And there we go. So one more of this one. Get started. After this, we will need electrical parts. Is that the one? Electronic parts. Right, so we will need a couple of these. How many exactly? Battery, the large station battery. So to finish building these, we need 2 electronic parts each. So we need 6 and 12 of steel sheets as well. Okay, so we will need to take out the steel. We have no extra, right? That's fine. So after this one, we will start with the electronic parts, then the steel sheets, and then we will need a lot of cabling as well. Yeah, let's just take care of the suit and strip down. Right. Ooh, this one will print a long time. I forgot just how long it prints. Might as well eat and drink too. I cannot wait to get my hands on some soybeans. Having some extra water in us would be amazing. I believe it's 175%, right? Let me see. French fries. So to use, yeah, there we go, 75% extra hydration capacity. That would be amazing. So instead of 100% water, we could have 175%. Cannot wait. Anyways, we are 2/3 of the way there with this printing. Wow, this one takes a long time. Anyways, after this upgrade, we might want to take care of the displays on the second cooling setup. And then, well, right, we'll also need the extra power production. In fact, after we are done with the bare minimum that we will need for the batteries, we might want to print out some extra wind turbines as well. I think we might as well pick up the ones we have right here in this base, because I think for the foreseeable future, this base will only really be used for life support, basically. Right, so we don't really need to have all that much power in here anymore. Right, we only need to run these grow lights a very little amount of time in the morning, and that's about it. Anyways, that's done. Then 6 electronics parts. So anyways, I think we can pick up 5 of these wind turbines that we have in this base and then take them to the new one. And I think I will print out 5 more. Or I'll pick up all 6 and print us 4 more. That's going to be fine. Anyways, after this one more. There. And then a lot of cabling. So tell you what. Just give me the steel. And then I will leave the rest of it inside. I misclicked. That's fine. You guys can go back. The steel comes with us. And you will start giving us the steel sheets. Right, and don't forget we also need to have a bunch of frames. Well, anyways. We need... how many? 16, right? No, wait. 12. After this one, we need a bunch of heavy cabling. So, cables, heavy, whatever you can please give us. Do we have any steel sheets left here? No, we don't. Okay. We might have a couple of them in the new base, but I am not holding my breath. Anyways, one more. And that's enough. Right, and then the cabling, so we can build these batteries now, but we still need to wire them up. Now I can move the cabling in a little bit, so we can do the front end of these batteries, but don't forget we still need to take care of the cabling in the back, so there is that as well. So we need a bunch of cabling too. After that, right, just the wind turbines, and I think the power supply for the new base should be relatively safe for the foreseeable future. Alright, and don't forget, we still need to have at least one transformer. Almost forgot. How many cabling do we need? Right now we have 23, 24, 25, 26. I think that should be enough. So right, I will stop here. This should be enough cabling, I think. If not, we can print out more, it's fine. But with this one done, yeah, I think I will start by picking up these wind turbines, taking them to a new base, and then I will print out whatever we need later. It's fine. Plus, this way we can reclaim a bunch of extra heavy cabling. Right, just a bit of drink. We have enough food. I think we can go for it. So the suit is fine. let's go and pick up these wind turbines real quick. Right, I forgot about wiring all this up, so we might not have enough cabling for the inside, but well, fingers crossed. Anyways, apart from the slow wind speeds, we have a lot better situation in terms of power now. Let's take care of the batteries on the inside next. So, up to level 1 or level 5, whatever. There, and right. Let's take care of the cabling first, and then we can put down the batteries, I think. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that we have enough cabling to do this one. Right, let's get started. Right, we need a bit more, but other than that, we are okay. So, first move everything out of the way. And as I said, I would like to have 2 batteries on each side of these windows. So let's just place down the ones that we have in this corner. I will just only place down the ghost images, sorry, the unfinished batteries, because, well, we cannot use them yet, so no need to build them just yet. But we can build this one. Right. Although I suppose we can build them, it's not going to hurt to have everything ready. So anyways, steel parts and welding torch, and give me a second please. And there. Okay. Feeling better already. Next up, with that one sorted, I think what I want to do is do something about the water tanks on the cooling setups. Right now, we don't really need to have this many pipes for the water tanks. I think we can move the condensation valve to this position and just have gas pipes where we have liquid pipes on the outside. I think that's going to be perfectly acceptable. Right, let's do it real quick. Right, so what we want to do is pick up the condensation valve, and then I will delete a bit of pollutants by going backwards, but I don't want to overpressurize the liquid tank too much, so I will start here, pick up that pipe, there, and then place down the condensation valve, so you will go there, exactly, and then hook up the gas pipes. And there we go. So the volume of the liquid tank is a lot smaller now, which means that the purge valves shouldn't have to work all that much. But first, let's make sure we can actually open these valves, and there we go. Yes, I know I'm doing it through the walls. It's a very small thing, so I think it should be okay. Let me quickly do this on this side as well. And there. So now both sides should have the same exact volume of liquid tanks. I think that might be a bit better. So, you know, I did notice that we have a lot more pressure on the the coolant side of the loop. So now that we have a lot less volume in those tanks, the purge valves should be a lot more efficient, and it appears to be the case. Right. The pressure in those liquid tanks is not as big as it was before. Okay then, now you just need to leave them to it, I think. What about the pollutants? Yeah, I think I will stop filling at 4 megapascals. Should be okay. By the way, what about CO2? 2.8. We are not filling the base at the moment because I did set the pressure regulator to 50 kilopascals. So the base is, technically speaking, almost full. Right. So yeah, I think the cooling setup should be a lot more efficient from now on. Just need to give it some time. Also, 76 degrees on the evaporator, and yes, that is enough to cool the base. Okay, let's go home and print out whatever we need for the displays on the other cooling setup. So I do believe we will need 26 or 28 displays. I think it's 28. So yeah, just to be on the safe side, I will print out 28 displays for the modular console and then place them down. I will not worry about the labels just yet. Although, maybe we should. It would be better if we know what is what at a glance, but I mean, I can just quickly look at the labels themselves, or the displays themselves, and that will tell us the name. So from there, I should know what is what. But anyways, strip down and let's get started on the printing. We will need modular console displays, electrum and silicon. Electrum and silicon. Right, let's get started. So I think we need 28. Yeah, I will print at 28 just in case. But I'm fairly certain that that is how much we will need. There. Technically speaking, I could print out that last remaining 4 wind turbines, but it's fine. Anyways, I think we can start conserving some power. Right. We are okay right now, but not going to be... I mean... It's early... late morning, basically. We might be able to fill this place up completely before evening. But you know what? What about water we have? 10 liters. I think that's enough for a while, so I will stop making water for the time being. That will save us some power. And if we have to make some more, then we can run it for a little bit and then turn it off again. It's fine. We are going to be okay for a good number of weeks, I think. The next summer peak is well in the future, so we don't need to worry about that for now. Anyways, that is... Then we need a bunch more. Right. While that one is printing, let me just quickly take a look at the traders. I haven't looked at those for a while now. Also, the mining backpack can close. What about the lamp? 70%, might as well switch it out now. Anyways, trader... Ooh, void wedges, yes please. That is 76 degrees. Quickly, quickly, quickly. And there we go. Okay, 3 minutes to spare. Not too bad. But don't get too excited yet. There is still a chance that this is a regular food trader, but void vegetables does sound rather encouraging. Well, fingers crossed. Let's take a look. Yeah, food trader. As I feared. Very unfortunate. Ah. Oh well. We could give them a horse suit, a bunch of empty cardboard boxes, a bunch of potatoes, or grown plants that we don't have. Right, unfortunately, you are not much use. You have to go. Bye-bye. Ah, oh well. Let's take a look. Ooh, we might have overprinted already. And stop, please. Yeah, that is definitely overprinted. Don't worry, I'm 100% sure that we will make use of these eventually. Right, we have 5 extra. Oh well, it's good. Next up, the labeling. Might as well take care of those now. Right, I have no idea how many we will need, but we will print out a bunch, it's fine. Right, the rest of this can go in here. You can turn off. And what else can we turn off in the base? So we have stopped using. Oh right, I think we can turn off the trading, I think. Oh right, and we still have the cooling turn on, right? We might want to turn that one off as well. Also, the furnace can turn off too. I think we should have enough gases now. Let me see. Yeah, 40 megapascals is fine. Furnace can turn off. These guys can definitely turn off now. There. And we can turn off the entire trading setup for now. Yeah. Turn off everything. That will definitely save us some power. Okay, as I said, I have no idea how many of these we will need. I think 20 maybe might be overkill already. Yeah, let's just go for 20 just to be sure. It's fine. So one more. And there we go. Anything else? Eat, drink, other than that. Oh, yeah, right. Transformer. Almost forgot. We need one small transformer, please. There. And we might as well harvest the next potato. Well, let's go with this one. Okay, so we have the transformer for the second cooling setup. We have the displays, we have the labels. Anything else we want to do? I don't think so. I will check the power delivery on the new base once we get there, but I suspect it should be relatively okay. Anyways, waste and oxygen, and we can go. Okay. The power generation is not too bad. It is 3 kilowatts right now, but it could be better. This one is still flashing, and I think this was 4 gold pips before. So right, I am not convinced that we have enough power generation, but it might be enough to last us until the next storm, which means that once I wire these guys up, then we will have 4 large batteries worth of power until the storm after that one. So I think, yeah, it's going to be okay. Anyways, this one is still below 1 megapascals. That tells me that we are still filling these guys. Okay, what about you? Wait, is this the same day? Maybe the same day. Anyways, let's do the transformer next. That way, exactly. Turn on, and 1 step below 5 kilowatts. And there we go. Okay then, yeah, let's just place down that extra cable now, and the cable cutter goes in the tool belt, please. By the way, how many heavy cables do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish. Anyways, don't get distracted. We need to take care of these guys next. So, displays. we will need the small displays for these adjustment knobs here. Then we will need the two consoles here, and we will also need the console chips, but whatever. Then we will need large displays all across the top, I believe. Yeah, all across the top. That's the large displays, now we need the small ones. Right, and now we need to label them. Let's make sure we have enough labeling for the actual displays, and then we will take care of the filler pieces after that. We have one extra. Not too bad. Okay then, right. I will drop these, and then let's take care of the naming. This one will take a while. We need to run back and forth between this one and that one. So yeah, give me not a minute, a couple of minutes, please. Okay, theoretically, the displays themselves should be named correctly now, including the dials. Also, these don't need to have a name, those are fine. Next up, we need to take care of the devices themselves. So this is the base evaporator, that is the base exhaust, this is the base volume pump, this is the base liquid purge, and this is the, if I can target it, thank you, this is the base liquid tank. This one is named, okay, this is BC, that's correct. CE, CC, that's correct. CEX, this is CVP, yes, CLP, and this is the CLP. Right, as far as I can tell, this one should be okay. Right, so we just need to bring in the codes and that should do it. Right, we need to have this one. And we don't need the sensor glasses anymore, so that one can close. Import, you can go back. And that should take care of these guys, right? First, let's make sure they are set at least 10 liters. Exactly, that's why. Don't break, please. Okay. Any damage? Yeah, 2% damage on this one. For now, I will leave it. It's okay. 2% is not too much. Also 0%. Oh, right. We need to name the cable analyzer to CA. Confirm. And now we have a power readout, that's correct. Now we can bring in this code. Let me see. Is everything correct? I don't see any duplicates, so that is encouraging. Also, oh, right. We need to rename the radiator analyzer. So this one should be down there. There, not radiator analyzer, but RA. And now it should be reading correctly. Yes. Okay then. Right, so now we have a readout for this whole setup now. That's good. And right, we did have a bit of creaking, but I think we can go down to 5 megapascal, sorry, 5 liters on the volume pumps. Should be relatively safe. Let's just lower the power consumption a little bit. What about you? You should be relatively safe as well, although it is daytime. Yeah, right, I forgot. Daytime is not quite as accurate. We need to do this at night. Right, okay. Okay, I think we can leave it to it. In the base we have 86, so it is very, very slowly decreasing. Don't forget, more pressure we have in the base, the more we need to cool. And I think we might not have enough power generation. Okay, I will quickly go home and print out a bunch of heavy cabling. We need to take care of it now. Okay then, vent out the waste canister, the oxygen supply is fine. So right, we just need a bunch of heavy cabling, please. So heavy cables there, and then it is early morning, so I think this base should be fine. Yeah, we have plenty of power coming in, so these batteries should fill up before the end of the day. And I believe I did say we need about 9 cables for the batteries. Let's just print out a 10. That should be fine. That will do. And then we have the transformer, we have the cabling, the displays are all finished, and what else? We need to eat and drink, obviously. So that takes care of that. Oh, right. We actually need to turn on the, whatchamacallit, the microwave. There, anything else we need, apart from the wind turbines. I will risk going without the extra wind turbines until the next storm. If the batteries start going dangerously low, I will print out the remaining wind turbines, but I think we might be okay. If not, then we'll just do a bit of printing, that's fine. That's it, and I think we can go back now. Right. Also, before we actually go back, might as well take a look at the trade. We might have a new trader by now. Green futures. Ooh, that one sounds once again very promising. 33 degrees. We need to do a little bit better than this. Okay, this trader sounds a bit more promising than the last one. That one was a bit ambiguous about the naming, whether or not it was a farming or a food trader, but green futures does sound much more like a farming trader. So let's take a look. There we go, finally. Okay, so we definitely want to have soybeans, exactly. Yes, please. Okay, so one of these, and we have plenty of money, so that's great. What else can we buy? We could buy tomatoes. What do we need for tomato soup? Right, we need the packaging machine, whichever one, it's fine. We need soy oil. Okay, so I think it's only good French fries are better. Okay then. I will not bother with tomatoes. What about... Ooh, we could go for sugarcane and cocoa, which would allow us to make chocolate, which is what we need to make chocolate bars, and some of the traders have been asking for a big box of chocolate bars. So we might want to consider. In fact, yes, I will buy these right now. So buy, let me just quickly put away the other seeds. So the hands are free. So buy the cocoa as well. There, by the way, do you buy anything? Water, I will not sell. Food package, we cannot do right now. Consumables, we could do this one. In fact, I might do it. Ship repair package, let me say steel frames, steel sheets, plastic sheets, cable coils, pipes, a welding torch. We should have a welding torch, right? We just need to create a well pressurized, wait, 100 moles of fuel. I will check the fuel canister. We might have 100 moles already, but I'm not sure. Or an arc welder, we could do that one as well. And that's 450, yeah, definitely want to do that one. We could do bulk CO2. Basically just need to switch out some filters on the current filtering setup. Should be fairly easy as well. And the blend genetic analyzer. Ooh, we can actually make some good money with this guy. Okay, close. I will deal with you very much later, not right now. Anyways, go inside. I will place down the seeds that we have picked up, but I will deal with the soybeans now, I think. So there, we don't need the cocoa or the sugarcane just yet. But how many soybeans do we want to plant? I think we have established that 2 potato plants will keep us alive indefinitely, but I want to play safe. Let's keep 3 of them. So I will replant 2 of them. Right, you guys can go here. 2 potato seeds, whatever, it's fine. And let's plant 2 soybeans. I obviously will leave them to go for seeding, but we have 1 extra. And by the way, what do they need? Oh, wait. Soybeans. I do believe these requires nitrogen, right? Ooh. Okay, we have some nitrogen, but not a lot. We might want to buy a nitrogen canister fairly soon. Something to think about. Anyways, soybean. Yeah, that requires nitrogen. Not great, but should be relatively okay. I mean, even if we don't have enough nitrogen, then we can simply harvest the seeds, and that will give us enough to, start again once we have some nitrogen, so it's fine. It's okay. Anyways, temperature wise 0 to 50, but ideal 20 to 30, so same as everything else. Pressure wise 25 to 200, but ideal is 50 to 100, so same as everything else. Okay, fine. But we will need the reagent processor to actually make soy oil, right? Before I replace this one, we might want to make at least a couple of pills. Yeah, let's do it real quick. Okay, we had one of them that was, I don't know if we have harvested it before or it had some genetic drift that caused it to have only a single harvest, but one of them only gave us a single plant. Anyways, turn this one on and we will need 10 fern plants and what else? Let me see, medical pill, silver and cobalt. That's fine, we have everything in the mining part already. So we'll need then wait, turn off. Ah, there we go. So that's the 10 ferns, and then we need 1 cobalt and 1 silver, and that should do it. There we go. Feeling better already, but I will feel even better if we add at least 1 more. And I suppose we can eat this extra fern. We can eat it, right? No, wait. In earlier versions we could eat fern plants, but now we cannot. It's fine, whatever. It will simply rot, I suppose. It's fine. There, and the pills will go there. Oh, right, and the fuel canister. This one has almost 1 megapascal. How many moles is that? That is... not quite enough. In fact, nowhere near enough. Okay, well, if you want to sell the welding torch, which is this one, and I really want to get rid of it, by the way, so we might want to sort out a fuel mixture. I mean, we do have, yeah, the voltage filtering that is cold enough. We can fill up this canister with some extra oxygen. I guess I will figure it out in between episodes, it's fine. Anyways, anything else you want to do in this episode? We did have a lot of time lapses, I suspect, not counting the mining alone. I suspect the renaming and all the construction might have a lot of time lapses, so we can run a little bit longer, I think. Right. Don't forget to vent out the waste, and well, let's pick up some oxygen too. By the way, how is the oxygen these days? It is... ooh, nice. 4.1 megapascals, so it is definitely increasing. We still have plenty of headroom, so it's fine. And the water is still okay. But I'm not sure about the power. I guess we will see. Anyways, right. Before I forget, we need the reagent processor. So you, reagent processor, we have everything we need. And it's pretty cheap too. Okay, so print out one of them. I will pick this one up. Now that we have some extra pills, this one should be relatively safe. If we need more, then we can just replace it again, it's fine. So there you go. Reagent processor will go here, and once we have the soybeans, then we will be able to make some soy oil, and we can start making some French fries. What about those French fries? French fries require 5 soy oil. I do believe we need 1 soy plant for 1 soy oil. So for the first harvest we might not have enough for a single piece of French fries. I guess we'll see. For now, you go right there. We will wrench it down there, and it is good to go. Right. Anything else? No. But it's fine. Okay then, what else can we do? I will print out the wind turbines now. So first things first, we will need 5 steel frames. Let me see. Okay, I don't know where it is. Frame, steel frames. Just give me 4 of these. I am relatively certain that we will need these, so might as well take care of it now. And then well, a lot of cabling. And that's about it. Oh, right, and the steel sheets and the small cabling, so that one is done. Then, yeah, might as well print out the sheets as well. So steel sheet. We will need 16, I believe, right? Let me see. No, wait, 5 each. So 20. Okay, then keep printing. In this one, we will need the wind turbines. So wind turbines. Yeah, we just need the steel. Everything else is more or less okay. There's the 10 steel sheets. Now you can empty out and put the steel into this one and get started on the wind turbines first. Doesn't matter which one we go for first. We need everything before we go out. And by the way, I think the batteries are holding, so I think over time these guys will fill up. Just need to give them enough days to actually get there. But I don't think they are draining quite as fast to be a danger, so yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, it did go down, but it's okay. Right, keep printing these, please. Now, how can we sort this one out? I don't want to put this one into the filling tank here. That might be a bit dangerous. What we could do is... the problem is, the only way to empty these tanks out is through that one. So if we put the... where is it? Yeah, if we put the fuel canister in here, then we will put voltage into these pipes, and unless I turn this one around on the outside, we cannot really empty it out. I don't want to put it into the base, obviously, unless I put a voltage filter in this one. I mean, it's not hot enough in here to be dangerous, but if we have voltage in the atmosphere in the base, then if we start printing, that will be too dangerous. That will ignite the voltage. So, if we commit to it, then I think we can do it. Just need to make sure that we print out everything before we get started on it. And then once we have enough oxygen, then we will go out, fill it up with some voltage, and that's about it. Anyways, after this one we need one more. So there also we can strip down, don't want to get too stinky. There. Right. So after this one we need a bunch of heavy cabling. So heavy, first the small cabling. We will need at least 25, we have 35, but okay, it's fine, it's enough. So we have the steel sheets, we have the small cabling, now we just need the heavy cabling. Right. And I suspect we will need a lot of these. We have 10, but we might need a lot more than that. Okay. By the way, these are still full. Okay. Okay, so we can do the oxygen fill up relatively okay. What about the voltage filling? Obviously, we can put a tank filler on it, so that's not a problem. But I suppose a pressure regulator will do it. Just need to be very careful about it. I guess we'll find out eventually. Or we can just have one of these oxygen tanks out and we can use a mixer for it. That would be a bit safer, I think. Yeah. Let's just print out one extra mixer later, obviously in the next episode or something, not right now. Anyways, this is... might be enough cabling. We already have bridged over the gap between the next row. We only need to hook up the next batch of wind turbines. So I think this one should be enough. 32. Okay, one more. 34 and that's it. Right. Yeah, I will run a bit longer. I think it should be okay. Let's go for it. Let's install these guys. So the suit is okay. Yeah, we can go. And there we go. Oh, and almost forgot. We need a bit of extra for the batteries too. Let's go home and print out whatever we need. I want to make sure that we finish up everything properly in this episode. So there, I think I will print out... yeah, print out 8 more, just to be extra sure. So give me 8 more of these heavy cables you can turn off. Alrighty then, so we have enough cabling, the suit is fine. Let's go ahead and finish up the episode by installing these cables. There we go, so everything is filling and we have plenty of power surplus. Right, I mean... judging by these batteries, I think we might have had enough without these 4 extra, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. Anyways, the base is 83 degrees now. Right, we have did a lot of cooling. I do believe we started at around 90 at the start of the episode. And we are doing relatively okay. Also, we need the gas displays, right? I will stop the episode right in front of this one, so we are getting reminded. Anyways, for now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.